Take you straight away to Al Jazeera's Claudio Lavanga. He's standing by in Rome for us. Claudio.
Well, Felicity, is starting to look like a war bulletin here in Rome. About 20 people were hospitalized with injuries, some of which serious. Most of them are protesters, but some of them are agents of the police that clashed heavily with them, especially in the square where this demonstration ended, which is about a kilometer away from here, from the Colosseum that you can see behind me. Now, the protesters started attacking the police with anything they could find. What they were ripping off the streets of ancient Rome, the cobblestones, and were throwing them at them. They were throwing petrol bombs. The police answered with water cannons and with tear gas. Well, one of their vans was set on fire. A couple of policemen were sent to a hospital, where now it looks like the situation there has now calmed down. The protesters have dispersed into the streets of Rome, where they are still clashing. They are being chased by the police, but the situation certainly is not calm yet. The clashes in Rome continue.
Urban warfare in the heart of Rome. What started as a peaceful demonstration against the economic crisis soon turned into a violent confrontation with riot police.
Things started getting out of control when demonstrators arrived here at the forum leading to the Colosseum, where fires were started. As you can see, the one down here and down there towards the end. Demonstrators started clashing with the police.
Hooded protesters infiltrated the peaceful demonstration, a small minority, but one that caused big trouble. They clashed with riot police not far from the Colosseum, throwing at them anything they could find, from cobblestones to makeshift paper bombs. One fell in an annex of the Ministry of Defense nearby. The police responded with water cannons and tear gas, but at stages they seemed to be overwhelmed by protesters. They left a trail of destruction, smashing shop and bank windows and setting cars on fire. Francesco Peloso lives on the path of the demonstration. Her car is now beyond repair.
I saw them smashing the windows with hammers and then setting it on fire. 20 years of my parents' sacrifices up in smoke. Who's going to pay for it now?
Authorities expected a tense demonstration from Italians still enraged by tough austerity measures passed by the government in the summer, but nothing prepared them for the level of violence that turned Rome into a war zone.
And Claudio, it was a massive demonstration. Where are all the protesters now? Are any planning to stay in Rome?
Well, they are still in Rome. They're still clashing into the center of Rome. Well, I'm hearing reports of them barricading themselves in the alleyways in the center of Rome, just 100 or 200 meters from where I'm staying here. Well, some of the people I spoke to who live nearby, they said that they had to close the windows because the tear gas of the police was actually coming into their houses. So the demonstration now has become Roman, is affecting every single Roman, even though they didn't attend. Well, most of the people that attended this demonstration were from all over Italy, so they are paying the price for a limited number of protesters that came here with violent intentions. Most of the protesters, I must say, were peaceful. They even tried to hand over the violent protesters to the police, and they were applauding when the police were charging them.
And what are the police and the authorities in Italy saying about the demonstration and the violence that has happened?
Well, the police was well prepared for the violence that came this morning when we went out from the streets of Rome. It looked like a police state. There was police all over the places. They closed, they barricaded the streets leading to the palaces of the governments, of the parliament, of course, and they set very strict limitations to where the demonstrators could walk by. About 1,500 policemen were deployed here in the streets of the city centre. Well, of course, then it looked like that many of them got involved into some of these clashes. Some of them got seriously injured, one with a fractured leg. But after all, or overall, it looks like that now they are having the upper hand on the demonstrators because they are chasing them through the streets and arresting one by one.
All right, Claudio, I know you'll keep an eye on the demonstration and the response of the police, but for the moment, thanks very much indeed. Roma.